Things you don't expect to be given in the labor and delivery room. Coffee's very hot. I can't see. A business card. What? Last week, mere minutes after Suzanne has our fourth child. There are still nurses in the room, which, by the way, nurses, y'all, you're fabulous. And his family doctor comes in to do a checkup. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure he's a very good doctor. He seemed very nice. He just had a different approach, I guess, than most. He was like, do you have any other kids at home? And Suzanne was like, yeah, we have 3 others. This is our 4th. And he was like, oh, are you planning on having more? And Suzanne looks at me and we're both like, no. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a business card and he hands it to me. And I'm understandably like, I'm in a hospital room. I don't know what this is. I do one of these where I look at it and then I look at him and he goes, I'm sorry, did you just hand me a business card for a surgical procedure involving no more kids? I have questions. And then he doubles down because I'm sure he saw in my face it was a mixture of confused bewilderment and am I going to put this on the internet later? And he goes, I've been working on this marketing plan because right next to my office there's a really good Mexican restaurant. At this point, I'm like, the train is off the tracks. I don't know where this is going, but I need to see it happen. He's like, the basic idea is when you come in to get a, when you leave, I'll give you a coupon for free nachos. And he's like, these are the best nachos you've ever had. To be clear, I'm sure they're the best nachos in the world. However, nachos aren't typically in my mental calculus for whether or not I'm going to go under the knife. Later find out when I'm like getting ice for my wife down the hall when I run into this other dad that like, this doctor, he's just going around. He's just handing out business cards like candy, like nachos, if you will. Just trying to door-to-door sales it for, And here's the thing I'm most upset about, to be honest, is that in the moment I was like, this is wild. Like, what a weird approach. And now, a couple days later, and I'm sitting here, it's just like, I do love a good nachos.